Okay, friends and fam, we are at a job doing a mural. I got my HVLP gun to achieve the blurriness and the haze, the clouds in the far distant sky, the road. You cannot really achieve that with a paintbrush. You have to use a HVLP gun. The combination of that, along with the contrast of hard colors, pure saturation paint in the foreground, gives you that depth look. Okay, I am doing a bunch of words in this place as well. We are going to be doing a quick little a quick little test. I was sent this zebra brush kit. They gave me some small brushes here. This pack, it looks like a 3-piece set. I think I've seen it at Home Depot. Medium artist brush set. It comes with these three, a 1/4-inch square, 1/4-inch round, and a 1/4-inch triangle. We're gonna test those out. Looks like the diameter of the 1/4-inch. Okay, so I also have a brush from Hobby Lobby here. I'm doing a little line work. Figured we'd kind of give this a test. Always 2 coats, right? So the first coat you guys do, if also a little tutorial on painting font. So this first brush set from Hobby Lobby, it's a smooth brush. It looks like it's a little wider maybe than a 1/4-inch. Let's just do a pull. As you can see, immediately the paint starts running thinner, but then I go down and then I use the paint on the other side of the brush and go up. Also, you got a big blob up top where you start. Just kind of smooth that down so it doesn't run. You want to, I'll come back on the other side of this with the wall color and get like any of that stuff. I just waved it a little bit on the outside of the line. You can tape, whatever. Okay, the problem that a lot of people have is they don't reload their brush. You do want to reload and smooth it out, so it doesn't run. You want to reload your brush regularly and let it dry. You're not getting, some people do this number, don't do that. You're going to leave those white lines and it's going to make your paint thinner in some spots. So I encourage you to do long strokes when you can, and then do multiple coats. Don't try to short it. It's going to take time to get it right. Okay, this is 1 coat. That's 1 coat. Let's switch over now to the zebra brush. Let's give this triangle a shot. Just seems like a good one to start with. I already noticed the bristles are a little longer. I got those entire bristles wet all the way up to the base of the brush. Let's get this one kind of wet over here to this. And let's give this, I don't know which direction to use. This is the first time I've used this brush. Oh, wow. My paint pool stayed, wetter all the way down. I'm using the brush sideways. Huh. Okay, I'm actually didn't even use all the paint off that. Let's do one this way. Oh, that's a pretty good liner. I'm going to use the paint off this side now. Now I'm going to use it off the bottom. Okay, so wow, think about this. You have 3 sides that you're pulling paint off of. It looks like there's still a little more on there. If I kind of lay the brush flat, I can pull the paint off the back side, or the high side, you should say, of the bristles. I like to get paint on the inside of the word first and then come and do the outside lines, But yeah, the tip, I can tell that the tip will give me a good starting point. Like, so for example, if I start right here, I can tell that I can use the tip. I don't have paint on my brush that much, but yeah, I can use the tip like that and then push down to use the width of it. That's pretty cool. So you can do sharp lines and then a wider stroke. And then like the same thing here in these corners. I can tell that I'll go to the outside on that part. You can go to these tips. See, like you see my issue there. I don't have, let's see, I guess I should go up from the bottom. And then I should go over. Huh. Okay. I got a lot of paint right here. I got to kind of disperse so I don't get any runners. Make that kind of more level. Okay. I'm liking what they sent. I know that they do sell a wider brush as well. I think that they have like a 2.5 inch maybe. Okay, if I wanted to do wide, I can use the edge this side of the brush. Just kind of smooth the paint out there. That width is about that. Okay, let's try this other one. We got a round. This is a square. So if you did not have too much of a tip, like this one, I would want to use the tip brush I was just using. But I guess I can use this other side of it. I can use the edge of it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give these brushes an A+ because they do have different sides you can use of it that the other brush doesn't have. I can spin my brush around like I can't really do that on that other brush. I can use the tips here. Let me give a pull on this top one here. And guys, like I said again, I can't stress it enough. Multiple coats, man. You're gonna have these lines. You're not gonna get a perfect coverage. See, this last coat's almost dry here, and I can go back over it. And when I do that second coat, it gets better coverage. Okay. That's really what we're looking for, is a coverage like that. Not like that. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to continue to work. I'm going to continue to go over this, and I will show y'all the finished product. Big areas, this is way better. Those small, tight areas, I would recommend y'all use the... Look how much better that looks on the second coat. I would recommend y'all use the 1/4 inch triangle when you have small points, or use the point of this, the tip of it, that sharp chisel edge. Obviously not the round one. The round one's gonna be good for fill-ins, I guess. On the insides, like I could use the round one to do all of my interior work here. Oh yeah, that's nice and smooth when I'm pushing down. Leave that paint out. I'm a fan. I'm a new customer now. They sent me these to kind of as a demo to kind of see if I liked them, and if just kind of, I guess you could say, not directly sponsored this mural, but they with brushes, you know. But I did tell them I wanted to try it out on a mural. I'm a full-time mural artist, and so they sent me these. Yep. Okay, cool, man. I can't get to that tip with this brush, but I can use my chisel. I can use my chisel triangle one. Just get a little bit on there so it doesn't just completely run. Yeah, see, that shape fits right there, like perfect, and then I can come up, and then I can come out to the edge and use that other side of the brush. Make sure I don't get too much paint on there again to get a runner. But yeah, that's gonna be like solid. You can see this outer line is pretty thick. That's my bad because I got too much paint on there. But yeah, I can tell, man, these are good brushes. They're gonna do a sharp line. As long as the bristles hold up over time, if I'll keep them clean, cheap brushes, the bristles come out. I've heard in a demo that they did online that they have a technology where they double underneath here. They really apparently lock these bristles in. I like it that they're longer. I mean, look at this difference. From a regular brush, if I put the metal up to the metal like that, look how much longer. So it just holds more paint, you know, obviously. Okay, cool. I hope, let me finish this and I'll do another video showing how it ended up looking at the end. I did this with paint marker. I guess I could have done it with my new brush. All right. I will check y'all later. I'm gonna wash these out after I get done with this. I will see y'all next time on the flip side. Peace.